And as President Biden has endorsed a vice president to be his successor, Tennessee Democratic delegates are unanimously backing a candidate. So Steve Mailing joins us live now. And Steve, this decision came just hours after the president's announcement.
That's right, Lydia. Well, the Democratic delegates already held a meeting planned for today. That's because the national convention is just weeks away. But Tennessee actually became the first state of delegates to unanimously back Vice President Kamala Harris's race for the White House. Some called for it. Others were shocked by it.
I will say I was caught a little bit by surprise by this announcement.
Growing pressure finally saw President Joe Biden make the call to not seek re-election to the White House.
There's a part of us that's sad.
All indications from the president signaled he would see the election through.
Even coming into this weekend, we were hearing from the administration, they remain very active.
The decision comes only weeks before the Democratic National Convention and just months before what many have called a pivotal election. Frida Player, Nashville Mayor Freddie O'Connell, and Representative Harold Love are all Tennessee Democratic delegates. They say, although the timing is tough, the party is standing behind the person who stood by the president over the last 4 years, Vice President Kamala Harris.
That became the natural, obvious choice for many of us.
That was an overwhelming response. We feel she is qualified. She's been tested. She's been vetted.
In a meeting Sunday, we're told the decision was unanimous, that no other name was even mentioned.
I appreciate the president's service to the country, and I appreciate the ways he supported us as a city very, very much.
All three delegates say they're confident in Harris's ability come November to win the White House. They also say it's another step in what they called making the Constitution whole, bringing a black woman into the Oval Office for the very first time.
When you talk about hope, when you talk about inspiration, for me, that's what Vice President Harris represents as potential president of the United States.
While Harris seems to be the overwhelming favorite for the nomination, the next question, of course, is who will she pick to be her running mate? Multiple names like J.B. Pritzker and Newsom have been thrown around. Even Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear is rumored to be in the race for that spot. Lydia?
Lots of questions ahead of us. Steve Mailing for us tonight. Thank you, Steve.